Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where awkwardness has ensued. We were just pushing a claim on the entirety of this nation up here. We had spent 9,000 prestige that we didn't have on it, and we dipped down to the Living Legend. Or rather, we dipped down to Exalted Among Men. We lost a level of fame as well. And then the guy whose claim we were pushing immediately died. So, it was really awkward. We're going to need to create some titles here. And there's not a lot we can do about it. So we're going to grant this all out, and that will be completely fine. And the reason we're doing this, of course, is to just farm up what prestige we can. We need to get positive in prestige again as soon as possible. So we're going to grant this to this gentleman. Fantastic. And we're going to create this duchy, and we're going to grant that to this lady. There we go. We're going to create this duchy. And this is creating us quite a lot of prestige. We're going to grant that to this lady here, and she could actually be converted, and that's great. 100% chance. We'll create this duchy next. And we will grant that to this gentleman. We're also going to toss him some cash and demand that he converts. Only a 47% chance, but we'll roll that. We'll create this duchy, and we will grant that to not this gentleman, but rather this lady. There we go. That does give us some de jure claims up here, which I believe we already had, if I'm honest. We'll create this duchy, and that goes here, of course. We'll grant that to this guy. We'll toss him a little bit of cash as well and demand his conversion. Only a 39% chance there, but we'll give it a go. We can create this duchy as well, and so we shall. We're not going to get fully out of prestige debt here, but that's fine. And he won't convert, that's fine. We'll next do this duchy. Create that one, and that will go to this man. Demand his conversion. Okay, we'll toss him cash first, and then demand his conversion. 43% chance on that one. And we'll create this duchy. And we will not give it to this guy, because he is not where we need to be. We'll give it to this guy instead. Fantastic. And we will create this one as well. We're still pretty negative, but that's fine. We'll grant that to this guy. Okay. We can also grant out a few vassals to rightful liege, and we're actually going to do that as well. I don't want to be too close to our vassal cap for now. So that'll be fine. We can lawfully imprison this guy, only a 10% chance. Let's go ahead and ransom off our prisoners instead. That'll be fine. Okay. I will not bargain for your soul. A lot of these guys aren't going to convert, but some of them did. That's fine. Okay. So at this point, we need additional prestige. How do we want to get more prestige? I knew this was going to put us into a hole, but this was worth it. Not getting it is, of course, not worth it. Not worth it at all. What else can we do for prestige? I mean, we can go on a pilgrimage. It's not going to get us prestige, likely, but we'll go ahead and prepare, and we'll go for a very long pilgrimage. Excellent. We'll see if we get any prestige out of it. Schemer has been discovered. How rude. How rude indeed. Only 152 reasons. 122 reasons. We're currently ill. This is no time to give up. Huh. Still a lot of reasons to not accept this, and mostly We recently waged wars, 40 of it. And he's a Khan. Fair enough. What about this guy? 164. He's currently at war. That's fine. That is completely and totally okay. We're still truced with this guy. If we were to declare this, it would cost 547. Okay. We must find a guide, no matter the cost. We do have a new diplomacy perk available. We can take writing history, which we're going to do for the commission epic decision. Fantastic. Once we get back from our pilgrimage, we'll commission our epic. That'll get us some personal prestige, which will be helpful. We definitely need some of that. We also want to be notified. Okay, there we go. We'll arrive home shortly. We also want to be notified when we can host a feast and call a hunt. We're no longer ill? Fantastic. Well, when are we going to arrive home? Very soon now. There we go. The pilgrimage has ended, and we're going to commission an epic. We're going to put in whatever we can into this. Cash is going to be huge. We're going to pour in as much gold as we can. More personal prestige. Yes, that is what we want. We don't care about renown. That will be fantastic. Independence faction has disbanded. That is, of course, to be expected. We gotta get out of this prestige debt, though. How much do we actually need for Living Legend? 8,000? I mean, we're gonna get that very quickly once we're able to declare on this man. It'll be fine. An unpressed claim on a Thakana, huh? Okay. If it is rightfully mine, I will make it mine. I mean, I don't think we actually care about it, but whatever. That'll be fine. How powerful is the Arabian Empire? Not very, honestly. None of these guys are particularly powerful. I mean, we're basically the only superpower in the world right now. 300 gold, 40 stress because we're impatient. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. We're going to have a mental break here? We'll see. I'm going to decline this guy's feast because we are shy. And I don't want to build up our stress anymore. Okay. A task was just finished. What task was that? Clicked through it. Culture. Okay. So we will continue to spread our culture. Fantastic. And let's actually continue fabricating claims on this guy. Why not? It's going to be a bit before we can declare on him anyway, with our prestige being what it is. Reduced chance of producing an exceptional epic. Nope. We're going to do that. That's a lot of stress. That's a whole lot of stress. And I do understand that. We do need this guy to be our marshal. Fantastic. He will be training our commanders, of course. We do need some stress reductions. How long until we can host a feast and call a hunt? 5 years, and, well, that's 5 years in total. So 1 year, actually next year, and the year after. That's not too bad. And we can flagellate in 1307. 150 prestige for that, and 50 renown, as well as 5 prestige per month. Okay. We'll take it. That'll be helpful. We are slowly working our way out of this. That guy became our friend. Sure. Go ahead and ransom that person. We do have too few spouses. We should probably just go for someone with some decent traits. Like that. Fantastic. Okay. There we go. How old are we currently? We're currently 41. So we do have some time to dig our way out of this. There is a dangerous faction here. This is a Liberty faction. Fascinating. I'm currently wondering, what do you get for fighting a Liberty faction? Do you get prestige? Even if it's just renown, that would still be handy. Or rather, not renown. Even if it's still fame, that would still be handy. Maybe I should deliberately allow this to pop. They're mostly in this region. I'm strongly considering allowing this Liberty faction to move forward. We could do something about it. And we'll make sure it doesn't exceed 100%. Like, for example, we'll send this gentleman here a gift. He's only 0.4%. This guy's 2%. This guy is 4.8%. We'll send him a gift as well. And 6.1. We'll send him a gift as well, I think. Yeah. That should be okay, but I'm not going to send this guy a gift. Will that be too much? That'll be too much, I think. Okay. Yes. Fantastic. So we'll let them pop here. Hopefully they actually do pop. Fingers crossed on that one. Okay. And we're going to have our Realm Priest go ahead and not convert faith, but rather fabricate a claim over here. Excellent. So yeah, I'm deliberately trying to allow this to happen. These two are together about 10.7%, so they would be too much. That's good to know. No, I'm not attending your feast. We're really high on stress right now. Our fame is ticking up, but it's going to take some time. And our prestige is coming up as well. Yeah, I think we just let these guys go. They can send their ultimatum. Please do. Please send your ultimatum. That guy left the faction. That's almost ideal, actually. Send the ultimatum now. We're going to host the feast. We'll not lose stress since we're shy, but it will generate us prestige. Welcome, friends. Oh, did that other guy leave the faction? He did, but they can still send their ultimatum. Please send your ultimatum. Nope. They're too weak to send an ultimatum now. I did get one too many out of here. Well, we gained 150 prestige from the feast anyway. That... I miscalculated that. For sure. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. We have a reason to imprison this man. Only a 29% chance. He will rise up in rebellion with other disgruntled vassals. That might be exactly what we want. Let's do it. We're also going to call a hunt. Yes. Okay, now apparently it's only him who rebelled. That's okay. He has about 20,000 troops, give or take. Our men-at-arms come in extremely quickly here. We'll have 40,000. We're going to go in and fight him here. Excellent. Actually, I maybe should have taken the other one for the prestige. Let's see how much we get from this and what types. Fame. Okay, fame is not ideal. It's not the worst. But it's certainly not what I would have preferred. Well, we'll just wrap this up, and we'll keep doing this, I guess. I mean, fame isn't bad. It works us back up towards exalted among men, right? But it's no prestige. So we will go ahead and enforce that. Fantastic. I do wish there was a way to release prisoners, like, for example, negotiate release here. If there was a way to do it just not taking anything, if that gained you a little bit of prestige. That'd be nice. But alas, that is not an option. So we're going to ransom the people that we can, and then we're going to release everyone else. That does gain opinion. There's a lot of them. So that's fine. And who else can we... Well, we can't actually imprison anyone else. We are down below 1,000 away from our prestige now, though. So that's good. We can flagellate, and that is definitely something that we should. There we go. That loses us a good chunk of stress, and we have a perk available here. Level of fame impact or diplomacy per level of fame. We'll take the level of fame impact. Okay. So that'll be fine. Let's take a look at our other factions. That's an act of tyranny. Unfortunately, we don't have a reason to do any of that. I would like to fight more of these guys, but apparently they generate fame instead of prestige, so it's not ideal. Not ideal at all. This is less prestige spending, so we'll go with that. But that still sets us back about a month. Or half a month. Or no, 2 months. What am I talking about? Okay, so we need a new marshal, and it will definitely be this person. A new spy master, and it will be this person. Farewell, my vassal. We did gain a little bit of stress there. I probably shouldn't have attended that feast. We are nearly out of prestige debt now. And that is absolutely fantastic. It's going to be a while before we can host our feast again, or call a hunt again. But we'll do that pretty much on cooldown at this point. Now, we would very much like to get to August, because that does gain us 1 prestige per month. We're at 45.4 right now. And there's definitely a lot of that. There's a lot of reasons for it, too. So that's fine. Unfortunately, this has definitely slowed down our conquests. There's no doubt about that. We did manage to get pretty close to out of prestige debt, but we're not quite there yet. I'm pretty upset at that guy who died, if I'm honest. I'm really quite upset about that. I'm not going to attend that guy's feast. We are shy, after all. So the next question, of course, becomes, how far away are we from being able to forced vassalize this guy? Well, in reality, what we're going to do is we're going to press our claims, followed by our de jure claims. Seize de jure territory. That's the way we're going to deal with that guy, for sure. Now, not all of this is going to be de jure our territory. He's still going to have some stuff up here. That's fine. He can do that. I would like to forced vassalize this guy. He does still hold too many counties. But there is this claim. 2625. That's not a terrible one. This guy's 34, so he's unlikely to die on us like the last one. I don't really want to go into prestige debt for it, though. Our friend died. It's unfortunate. We're getting a lot of stress, actually. A whole lot of stress. Fascinating. At any rate, that's not particularly important. No, I'm not going to attend his feast, unfortunately. Do we want to get tyranny? Yes. I think we do this. It'll be worth it. What? We succeeded. I was hoping to fail that roll. I guess we'll get gold. Oh, we can create a duchy. Not sure how we missed this one. But we'll definitely do that. And we will grant this guy that Raj. And we will send him a gift. And demand his conversion. There we go. I will not bargain for his soul, though. Okay. Well, that means that we're going to be out of prestige debt next month. That's really, really good. I have more important matters. Let's continue working on fabricating claims over here. That'll be fine. It's still going to be at least 10 months before we're ready to declare this because of our prestige costs. So that will definitely be painful, but it'll be fine. We are working our way back up, and we'll make our way back to Living Legend when we fight this guy. That's not going to be a problem. So we have recovered at this point, and now we just need to get ourselves some more prestige. More prestige. Dignitas will be next, which isn't going to be particularly great. We're apparently ill. We're going to send for a court physician. How old are we? I mean, we're 43 and we're still wounded. So that could be awkward. We're a little brighter. How are we doing on our health? We have a huge boost from invigoration, but we're feeling fine. So that's good. That is absolutely fantastic. We're up to 113 prestige at this time. I don't suppose there's any more of those duchies hidden away that we can create. No, there are not. Okay. So we're just going to cruise forward here. Just on speed 5 until we can make our way a little bit further up in terms of our prestige. Food is always a joy. Yes. Okay. So we are currently at 413. Severely injured, huh? We could become reclusive. We'll do that. That'll be fine. Okay. See it done. So, how much is this actually going to cost at this time? 875. So it has increased, of course, because we have more claims. That's fine. We'll get there very, very, very soon. We can change this gentleman's contract, and so we shall. Wonderful. That will be just fine. We are still on max crown authority, right? Yeah, we absolutely are. Fantastic. We're no longer ill. That's great. We have another son. And we should probably seclude ourselves here. Now, that will spend 150 prestige. Oof. So actually, we're going to avoid that if we can help it. Yeah. I would like for that wounded to go away. That would be very nice, but unfortunately that doesn't appear to be happening at this time. We're going to grab a Dignitas. Sure. And at this point, if we were to press our claims here, and we could just not press one of these claims, but if we were to do this, we would drop 1750 fame. Honestly, I think that's okay. There we go. How many troops does he have? I should have checked that. He has about 30k. Sounds good. We're going to raise up our troops down over here. And we're going to raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise about 30k levies. Although, he hired a holy order. 33k. Sure. We'll go to like 35k levies. Should be fine. And we're going to want to fight him as much as possible right now. So we've got about 35k, 38k, that'll do. How are we doing on our men-at-arms here? 11 days. Okay. We're going to head out here, and we'll have our men-at-arms follow along behind. They're going to attack up over here, that's fine. We don't mind that. So let's just wrap up this war here. I see that it is time to put a cut in here, but I'm just going to go a little longer here, and we are going to wrap up this war here. This war should not be particularly lengthy. So we're going to come up here and siege. Yeah, they're going to win that siege. That's okay. So we are at 13. This will bring us to 3. Make that 16. They're actually going to make their way up over here, and I'm very okay with this. Let's catch them here. Or some of them, anyway. They're going to turn around, but they're taking extremely heavy hits here. This is not going to stack wipe them, but this will build us up quite a lot of fame. How much fame was that? 1169. So we've basically already made back the fame that we spent declaring on this without the correct prestige. And we'll go ahead and siege here. And that'll be fine. We'll win back this siege, of course. And we should probably split into 2 forces at this point. So we're going to come over this way, and we'll split. So we're going to have our bombards, as well as probably somewhere around 10k levy troops over here. These lads, they're going to come down here and chase down this army. Excellent. We're going to go hit their capital with our siege force. Okay, we can see that they're coming over this way, so we're going to move to intercept them. Perhaps even over this way. We can see that they're not coming back over here just yet. Okay. This looks fine. What do we have for leadership here? Skill 36? Yep, that should work. Time to hit the books. So, of course, we win this fight. No problem. These guys are going to try to bypass us and go hit us up here. But the war is over. Fantastic. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We will deal, however, with the above domain limit, handing all of this out and creating the Empire title in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. Look at all that fame. Wonderful.